What's up, Gervonta?
What's up, Gervonta?
Gervonta, some clips were coming out of him throwing hard punches, fast punches, but is he throwing punches like nothing's coming back his way when you watch those clips?
I don't know. I think he just. I don't know, bro. He just don't always do best, I guess.
Well, I just mean, when we see you, you move your head after you throw those bombs, and is that going to be one of the differences on the fight?
I mean, it can be.
And for Ryan's last fight, he was originally scheduled to fight Fortuna at 135. Ryan wanted to fight at 135, but Fortuna wanted to fight at 140. So why do you think Ryan wants to fight you at a higher and heavier weight, but not Fortuna?
I think he just wanted to fight. I think he wanted to just be lazy and not train as hard. When he fight at 35, he actually got to work to make the weight. So I think he was just trying to be lazy, and then also probably think he got a better advantage at 140.
Yeah, you and Ryan are both lightweights. So if Ryan accepted the fight with you at 135, would there have been no rehydration clause? I said, you and Ryan are both lightweights. If Ryan accepted to fight you at 135, would there have been? Okay.
He's trying to, trying to figure out, find a way to have some advantage, so I guess.
You were mentioning in the All Access that you're making sure your defense is extra sharp for this guy because he is dangerous. And so how has that been in camp? Are you moving your head that much better for this fight and whatnot?
You're only dangerous with the hook, nothing else. Dangerous just with that hook. That's it. This hook is like the best one.
Well, he says he has a good right hand too. What if you get it?
No, he don't. He don't got no damn good right hand. Got a good hook. That's it. That's it.
If he does have a good right hand, is it a more competitive fight or?
No. He's not a complete fighter at all.
So,
Ryan,
in your opinion, Tank, how one-sided do you feel, or how dominant are you going to be in this fight, given you feel that Ryan's just a one-trick pony?
We just gotta wait and see when we get in there, For sure, gotta wait and see. But I just feel as though he ain't got everything. He don't have everything. I feel as though he gonna have to show a lot. And I don't think it just worked over this one fight. He should have been doing this for years, so it ain't gonna work for this couple.
Adding on to his game, you mean? Yeah.
Ryan said you too small to throw straight punches. What's your thoughts on that?
Gotta wait and see. You're gonna be surprised though, for sure. His reach is not that much longer than mine, so he needs to shut the hell up.
Ryan keeps saying that this fight is personal for him because you disrespected his family. Do you know what he's talking about?
What? I ain't never seen nothing about his family. I ain't seen nothing about his family. I don't even know his family to be saying anything about him. His father or his mother. I don't know nobody.
There's a lot being made, by fans, experts about your experience being a big reason why you're the favorite in this fight. Do you agree with that? And fighting multiple champs he hasn't fought, that's going to be tough for him to overcome.
Yeah, I think me just looking back on it, he looked good against people that he's supposed to look good against. I never seen somebody that he fought or somebody that he sparred or anything like that was really good at saying that he was top level. I think he just looked like that on guys that he's supposed to look like.
Will he rise to the occasion though, being like you did with Pedraza? You hadn't fought anyone like that until that point, and then you rose to the occasion.
I don't know. We gotta wait and see.
Tank, tell me about meeting Denzel Washington. How'd that come about? Were you surprised that he's a big fan? Or did you expect that?
Yeah, I was definitely surprised just because of who he is and I actually watched him. He's actually my favorite. I was actually I walked to my seat and then I looked out my corner of my eye, seeing him approach me and he felt what energy and stuff. It was amazing just meeting him, knowing that he's a fan of mine.
What did he tell you?
Does he get a ticket to the fight?
What do you?
I don't think no. I mean, yeah, if Denzel probably, yeah, for sure. Denzel would get a ticket to the fight.
What did he
Hey,
tell
listen,
you?
Ryan already been on Mike Tyson's podcast twice. So why haven't been on it yet? Do you plan on going?
I don't know. I go on. I mean, because I think Mike Tyson joint is in LA, right? I probably just move around.
Hey, how do you feel that
Gervonta, what do you think of Canelo saying that you're his favorite fighter?
It's big, you know. Canelo is one of the top dogs in the sport as of right now. And, he's a great fighter himself, so just having somebody like him to say I'm his favorite fighter, it's pretty like touching.
He calls himself the face of boxing, but it's been said on the All Access episode that whoever the winner of this fight is will become the face of boxing. So do you plan to knock him off of that pedestal?
For sure. I think I'm the face of boxing already. Being real. I think I'm the face of boxing right now. I think that Canelo going out the door, all the top guys, well, Canelo probably the only one, but he's going out the door. So.
What responsibility comes along with that then? If you're going to take the mantle as the face of boxing, you know, in America.
Every time I'm in there, just put on a dumb performance. You know, just go out there and put on a great performance. I think that's what make me that star over everybody. Because people be winning, but they watching them and they be like, first of all, they go 12 rounds. Not saying 12 rounds is bad, but it's just like how they do it. Like they run and they think it's still amateur boxing. Things like that.
So is it like you feel like there's a balance? Like you got to have skills, obviously, but people want action too.
Yeah, the whole package ain't just this pity package. That's not going to get you over that hump.
What's it gonna look like when you're up against a style like that? Guys that are very good at that. How you think that's gonna look when you go up against that style?
I don't know. I mean, first of all, somebody like that, I think that they can't like keep me off of them, you know. So it's gonna be like, I wouldn't say easy night, but it's gonna be going that route.
So you would be the aggressor, okay? Because sometimes you're the boxer.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on the fight or how I approach the fight. Every fight is not the same. We approach it different.
How do you see you approaching this one? More the boxer or more let's go, let's bang?
Both. Both.
We know what a great fighter you are inside of the ring, but how much of that has been influenced in the fight outside of the ring that you had growing up? It's been pretty like, I don't know, it just, I don't know, man. It's been good, I guess.
Tank, since the announcement of the fight, you've grown like 500,000 new followers on Instagram. How do you feel about that?
I guess it come with it. I'm not really too big on like. I guess it come with it. It made me feel like when I fought my first world title though. Like the hype was like, cause people was like more so like, damn, like he's about to fight for a first world title and like nobody didn't really like. I was just like on the same type stuff like, so it was like actually kind of big. You know, like people was like really wasn't going with me type stuff. So. And I showed them.
Hey guys, real quick, let's get some of those other media members to the front. We got a lot behind you guys. So allow them to get to the front, 'cause I'm sure they have questions as well.
Hey, Mike Tyson.
Yeah, can you guys switch out a little
Let's
bit?
just switch out a little bit and get some of the other.